jobs. Okay. Great. Okay, so we have, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Padam?
Yes, ma'am. It's
All
Padam.
right.
Yes. Good evening, ma'am.
You could go ahead and pronounce your name.
Yeah, it's Padum Chetri.
Padam. All right. Hi, Mr. Padam. Good evening. My name is
evening,
Divya. And I have been working as a communication coach for over 4 years now. So, Mr. Padam, tell us all a little bit about yourself. Since we are all meeting, no? You're meeting everybody for the very first time.
Yes, not for the everyone, like Mansi, Farhan, and Lalita, and also all of, I think Aditya also know we have.
You are the trainer is the only one
who does not know the student. Okay, I believe you attended 17 first time.
Divya is the one who is going to meeting first time. Yeah.
All right. Okay, Mr. Padam, go ahead, please.
Yes, ma'am. So, as you know, my name is Padum Chetri, and basically I'm from Assam. I'm currently I'm at home only, and I'm looking for job. Yeah, and for job I'm looking for the skill communication in enhancing for the communication.
May I know your qualifications, Mr. Padam?
Yeah, I have completed my degree in Bachelor of Arts.
BA, all right.
Yes.
And what kind of a job are you looking for?
Actually, I had work in administration field, so I'm looking for that kind of job, and also I'm interested in call center also.
So great. Okay,
one of my cousin is working in administration field, and yes, I'm going his company for interview for after 2 months.
After 2 months, all right. Yes. Also, we say one of my cousins. If you have more than one cousin, then you're gonna say one of my cousins.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. If it's if that's like the only cousin you have, then you would say my cousin.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Hi, Miss Lalita. Good evening to you as well. I hope you had a lovely day today.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah?
Very good evening, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Great. So, everybody, let's start without any further delay. Mr. Aditya seems sleepy. Are you tired, Mr. Aditya?
No, ma'am. Sorry.
No, you don't have to apologize. It's fine. So, creative storytelling, that's what we are doing today. Okay? Now, this is something that I'm not really sure if you are somebody who is also attending Mr. Raj's classes, you would probably might have done it before. So, let's skip this one, right? Today, we are doing storytelling, but what I want to do is I want to probably make it a little different. So, rather than being completely, rather than only talking about the fiction, let's probably bring a little bit of a twist and talk about personal stuff, rather than just doing fiction. So let's skip this one because I do think a lot of you might have done this activity.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Right? So I'm just skipping it because this has become a little redundant. So let's skip this one and it's storytelling. We can just interact and we can talk. So let me give you a few prompts that I think would benefit everybody. All right. So the first prompt that we have for today is, of course, you can share your own experiences, as a story, as the storytelling process. So you can share your experiences on it, or whatever examples you have, you can provide. So the very first one is, let's talk about unpopular opinions. So what is that one belief or that one opinion that you personally hold, which you believe that most people around you would disagree with? Okay. So an unpopular belief or an unpopular opinion is something that you believe in, but you know that the most people around you would disagree with what you're saying. Okay. So what's that one thing that you think differently than other people? So we'll start with Mr. Farhan. Go ahead, Mr. Farhan.
Okay. So as baton passed to me, I'll start. So in my opinion, should I say, I believe that in current days, governments are getting, authoritative, and the power is shifting from the local to the central government. So like the local authorities or, even the state.
Centralization of power.
even the states did not have that power they usually
not
had
have.
previously. Do not have that they usually had previously. So now, in my belief, the central government exert a lot of power and dominance all over the India. This is my belief.
Okay.
I can.
That's not really an unpopular, belief or something. For example, no, what I meant here is something that you like, an opinion that you hold. For example, a lot of people would, in a sense, like you would want to love your work, but not everybody has to love what they do, right? Some people just do it because they have to bring food to the table. And I'm pretty sure all of you here, there is a good chance that not everybody is loving what they are doing, right? But there is an unpopular belief that you should love every job that you do. There should be a lot of satisfaction, this, that, but no, it's not always the case. Not everybody finds a way to earn money from their passion, right? Apart from that, another common, thing that I believe, an unpopular one, people talk about the importance of having a good breakfast and all that, eat like a king. There's a saying, your breakfast should be like a king and all that, but I don't believe in it. I think it's just overrated. Not everybody needs to have breakfast. You can probably just have brunch if that's something that suits your lifestyle. I think that people believe in, like you should never skip your breakfast.
Well, I get lazy if I eat in the morning.
What kind of work they do. If they are like staying at home, so they can escape because they have time for doing lunch. But
Everybody, anybody else who wants to share their unpopular beliefs?
Your belief in belief in ghost.
Beliefs.
Beliefs.
Yeah.
Beliefs in ghost.
Yeah, I believe. If I believe in God, I believe in ghosts.
No, I
If
also
there is
believe
God,
in ghosts.
there is
Do
ghost.
you have a kid? Please don't scare her, okay?
So
I want to
unpopular belief is here.
because,
Like I don't believe in ghost as well as God.
Okay, it's fine. I mean, again, not an unpopular belief, but there are a lot of people who don't believe, who are atheists, right?
I
Yes.
haven't met anyone.
You haven't met anybody?
No.
Okay, all right. Anybody else here who is an atheist, does not believe in God? Okay, the rest believe. Mr. Aditya does not believe.
Do you believe in God?
Who are you
yes,
asking?
absolutely. That is
You
the Almighty.
Me? Yeah, I absolutely believe in God.
No, ma'am, I not believe in God.
Yeah, it's fine. No, everybody has
Hi
their
there.
opinion. You've got a company. Okay. All right. Anything else? Let's have a much interactive discussion, no? Okay. So, what do you think about? Okay, this is something that I want to just keep here, and I would love to hear everybody's opinion here. Quite often, introverts, especially people who don't express much, are seen as things that needs to be like fixed or something. People always ask them to speak more and all that, and even introverts themselves believe that there is something wrong with them, right? I've met introverts who are like, ma'am, I can't speak, I get nervous, I don't like mingling with people, but it's fine, it's okay. That's just like you as a human being, right? So it's not a thing that you need to fix. So anybody here, what do you think? Mr. Padum, are you an introvert? Would you call
Yes.
yourself an introvert?
Yes, I believe, ma'am. I'm an
Are you an introvert?
Yes,
Yeah.
because
So what do you think about this whole thing, being an introvert?
whenever I try to speak in strange people, I like most of the time I didn't get the words and something
I
like
don't
that. Yes, I
Get the
don't
word.
get the words, and I don't got the words what I need to talk to him, something like that.
Okay. All right. So, is it the language that troubles you, or as a person itself, you don't like to, communicate with strangers all the time?
No, nothing like that, but it depends on the situation, and I believe on the topic also. If there is any occasion, then like if there any one of my friends will be there, then I will very comfort with them, and I didn't.
I'll be comfortable with them.
Yes, I will be comfortable with them, and I don't feel that introvert in front of them.
Okay. All right. Fine. Great. Yes, Mr. Farhan?
Yeah. Thank you for the opportunity, ma'am. So I myself identify, as a introvert.
And introvert.
I'm an introvert, and I find nothing wrong with it. But when I get into this profession,
When I got into this profession.
yeah, when I got into the profession, and I had to communicate and meet many people. Eventually, I had to change my personality. So eventually, I became an extrovert. So nowadays, I am very free to talk to anyone, anywhere, any place. I can talk to any person. I initiate the conversation on my own. I can break the ice with just flick of snap away.
Yeah, with ease, of course.
Yeah. But those who are introverts, they do not have to think that they are some inferior.
Yeah.
Something inferior, because all those artists who create something great, they always have this introvert attitude towards the society. They always have this. You go search any artist, any scientist who you believe that they are great, they usually have this introvert personality.
Okay, great. All right. Ms. Mansi, the next question is for you. So another unpopular belief that a lot of people hold, especially this generation, is that not all traditions should be respected. You don't have to respect every single tradition. For example, the other day I came across a certain ritual on the internet where they were sort of burning the new bride with something, and was supposed to be a tradition or something. They were putting something hot on her like legs and stuff. So I think not all rituals, traditions need to be respected. What do you think?
Yeah, it depends what kind of a tradition those are. Like if we feel like maybe we don't know what is the reason behind it and why people are following for a long. So we should completely try to knowing that rituals. Like if people are following blindly, so that is not good. If there is some purpose, so we should like whenever we do weddings, so there are some rituals we need to follow. So yeah, but if someone is getting hurt and it is not good for in any aspect, so we should leave those kind of there is no need to follow all the tradition. Yeah.
Right. So what do you think about the patriarchy system where the tradition is that a girl needs to stay with the in-laws and do all the house shows and stuff? What do you think of this particular tradition?
Yeah, now I think it is already deep in our subconscious mind. Sometimes it is not we can't remove. Like boys are going to other, and I think in some areas boys goes. Some there is a matriarchy, like in some area in India also. Matriarchy, yeah, they are following. So it is we are following for a long. So it is very deep in our subconscious, and we can't think about it. Like boys are going to in-laws' house and girls are living there, and boys are doing those work. So it is very hard to me also thinking like that. It is impossible, yeah.
Okay. Ms. Lalita. So moving on to the next one. University degrees or whatever degrees, they are overrated. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a nice one. University degrees are overrated. I can vouch for it. My father did not study and he's earning in crores. So I can vouch for it. Mr. Farhan, yeah.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
And I'm earning peanuts after 3 degrees.
So, academic degrees are overvalued, overrated. Even in my case, so like if I just compare myself with my brother, we both are pharmacists, but I am the one who is earning more than him. And even putting my practice into the even I didn't doing the practice, so I just work for this company as a to just tell you, I'm good at selling, so I sell at a good price to my owner, and my brother is not able to sell himself. So this is the thing. Even he is also a pharmacist. I am also a pharmacist. We both are pharmacists, but I was able to sell myself at to him, and that was my quality which I learned by myself. no one taught me, and I didn't get this from my academics.
Okay. Mr. Padum, what do you think?
I completely agree with you. Like,
Rather than saying agree,
yes, ma'am.
just say agree.
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 Okay.
Agree. Okay?
Agree with you. And like, academic degree is important, but without an degree, there are so many people who are earning much more. Like, if we talk about the farmers,
I think for academics, degrees are important. Like it's a certificate that you are certified. And for another reasons, degrees are not important. Like if you have a passion,
yes, ma'am. In like some condition, I don't agree with you. Like if if we are 10 people in a we are doing some work in together, but we need to make some friend within that between of that of them, like because I need some of friends to like for going somewhere from the office, or like
For the commute? Okay.
yes,
To commute, you need friends. Is that what you're saying?
yes, ma'am, for like doing lunch and some work, some like that.
We don't do lunch, we have lunch.
Yes, ma'am, for have lunch.
To have it. Okay, but you still don't need, like, if I want to have lunch, I don't need to be friends with them. Like,
yes,
right?
yes, like the way you are saying, like, yes, that's correct for you, like, but not for every people.
Not for everybody, of course. I would rather prefer having lunch alone, though. Okay.
Yes.
I would just have Netflix. No, I would just switch on Netflix and would enjoy my lunch rather than having to gossip with everybody.
But like if we have best friends in works, then we can share our plates. This also, so it will be so good for us only.
Oh, great. Anybody else, Mr. Firam? What do you think? Do
Yeah.
we need to be best friends?
Can you come up again with the question? Workplace.
The question is, you don't always have to be friends with your co-workers.
Okay.
But I just have a bit of a feedback for you. See, I love that you are always so enthusiastic and you love speaking. That's amazing. But it's very important to take care of the grammar, right? If I'm not speaking correctly, the fluency is not really of much use if I don't speak correctly, right? So just fluency should not be the only goal. Fluency with correct grammar should be the goal. No, to speak correctly, right? So you have to pay a little bit of attention whenever you're speaking. Pay attention to the grammar a little bit. Okay, ma'am. Yeah. Okay. Minor mistakes are fine, but they should not be repeated all the time. Okay, right? Ma'am. Okay. Great, everyone. All of you did a great job, and I do hope to see all of you tomorrow as well, Mr. Padum. It was nice having you here. Yes, ma'am. And Yashaswini and